And now let's all gather around the dock in the Valley Bend Shopping Center here in Huntsville, Alabama for another great Superfly Championship. And Justin, we're down to our top 6, and we're going to start you off with an amateur, Tina McAdams, local hero. She got the automatic bid for being the top amateur, and her dog Gwen.
And nobody can put it on like the Huntsville Sports Commission. They've got this deal figured out, and you see a good jump from the amateur to kind of get started there.
19.8 for the second jump. We'll pick up now Lee Hall and his dog Chopper. Lee is from Bardstown, Kentucky.
Chopper's all about it. Good looking man, shined up.
Intense. Watching that bumper.
He kind of looks like a black raider, if you remember old Brett Olson's old dog. Oh!
Man, that was a great throw.
That's probably the best throw I've ever seen in SRS history. Look at this throw. I mean, it's literally perfect.
Chomp.
He gets an extra 6 or 8 inches just having him reach because he thinks he can get it, and boom, he comes up with it.
19.5 on the second jump. Now we're going to bring in Bear.
Past crown champion, humongous dog, 90 plus. Oh, baby. With his patented, I'm about to lose my rear end jump there. Look at him.
He won this in 2008. Not a bad jump for his second time, and there's one of Bear's hats right there, Bear Bryant. Chances are that kid never knew Bear Bryant.
Bear Bryant was an old Arkansas dog, man.
Here's Bill Helfer and Jazzy. Bill from Columbus, Ohio.
Look at him go. Unbelievable. And look at these chocolate dogs. Where are they coming from, man? Unbelievable.
I think they're learning their lessons. Not a bad jump, over 20 feet.
Now, this is a pretty interesting deal. This is Kelsey. She's a Little Morgan granddaughter. She is a sibling to Quasi, who recently broke the world record.
This is Richard Daly, who takes to the end of the dock from Cape Coral, Florida.
Watch this dog jump.
Oh my gosh, what a great jump.
It looks just like Little Morgan. I mean, all his puppies jump similar. They're just wild and crazy in there. And Kelsey's owner throws it about like Little Morgan's owner, which is not very good. Mike Jackson was not known for his perfect throws.
22 feet and an inch there for Kelsey, but let's see how Kagan does. Susan Daly.
Litter mate and jumps the same way. A line drive jumper, but you talk about getting after it. Look at that.
It didn't look as far, but it's actually almost 3 feet further. 24 feet, 6 inches for Kagan.
All speed, that's right. Good lift off. Didn't give up much on the dock. Very nice work. With some work, this dog will be jumping with Quasi before it's all said and done.
And here are your winners. They'll be headed to the Crown Championship at Riverfest in Little Rock, Arkansas. Congratulations. Coming up, we're going back to the field. The challenges are once again about to be put in front of you.
The Super Retriever Series, powered by Eukanuba. Max Prairie Wings, America's premier waterfowl outfitter. Avery, welcome to your life. And by these fine sponsors: Thunder Equipment, Ducks Unlimited, DNT Media, and by Huntsville Sports Commission.
Welcome back to Jones Farm, Huntsville, Alabama. We're watching the third in a series of 4 runs to try and determine a champion here on this particular event. And you're watching a first-timer, or a rookie, Steve Durance, and his dog, Bobo.
Professional dog trainer. I don't know very much about Steven. I know he showed up with a couple dogs. They seem to be very well trained. But what's probably most amazing to me is Steven's hanging in there. He's not showing that he's feeling any pressure at all. I mean, we got a lot of cameras. We got a big crowd. We got a lot of handlers that are sitting around going, hey, who is this new guy? And he's right there with him. I mean, step for step, regardless of the test, long, short, in between, water, land, crazy terrain, crazy setups, he's hanging.
And Bobo doing a terrific job showing great concentration through all that distraction, or possible distraction.
You know, Bobo blew me away in the second series. We had that 466-yard retired bird, and I'm telling you, he went out there and put his face on it like he'd put it out there himself. And I'm fairly certain he's going to handle this game. Steven's a hunter. He's a big hunt test trainer, from what I'm told anyway. And he's hanging, man.
He's handling himself at the line like he's been doing this SRS his whole career.
No wasted movement. He's not loud. He's getting down there. He's a true help to his dog, not a hindrance.
Look at this, going for the blind and an early correction.
Oh, incredible cast. That dog was at least 5 yards right. And you got to remember, dogs want to dig on a blind. They're used to going long. Great job.
Showing composure for a first-timer on the SRS Tour.
One cast should do it. And he's going to be in great shape to make it to the final 6.
All right, let's see if Bobo can get there. There's something I forgot. Oh, there it is.
You know, that wind's blowing somewhere up there. As soon as that dog gets on in that scent cone, they're going to flip.
Good job as we bring in Chris Jobman, who brought 3 dogs to the semis.
Outstanding trainer. Again, big duck hunter. You saw him earlier with Dozer. This is Deke. Very nice dog. I'm telling you, Chris is bringing it all together. He's kind of struggled. He's been in the midst of it a few times. Now he's finding his own.
We bring up Bobby Wills. Came in with 2 in the semifinals.
Colt, amateur field champion, Canadian amateur field champion. Excellent dog. He's learning how to work with a shotgun. He's learning this camouflage deal, and he's getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
And did the blind pretty well. Up comes Chris Aiken. What a team of 4 dogs he had, including this dog, Canuck.
After a not a very good showing, he's coming on strong. Nebraska was not kind to him. Alabama, he's back in his groove. Banjo's rocking, Canuck's rocking. He's got 2 or 3 others that are right there. Seems like things are really turning around for Chris.
Canuck, you gonna get it? You gonna get it? It's around there somewhere.
Come on, he's on the downwind side, or actually on the upwind side, and he had to kind of see it.
Another great performance for one of Chris's dogs as J. Paul Jackson comes to the line. He brought Yodi and Red.
Stark contrast between these dogs. This is Red you see now. Very hard running, high drive dog. Yodi's very relaxed. Can put you in a bad situation as a handler if you don't know how to handle it. Not the best score. Might be good enough.
Scott Greer. There you see him. He brought 3 dogs, Allie, Tucker, and Abby.
Abby here, very methodical, relaxed dog, easy to handle. Sometimes on some of the bigger tests, she has a little trouble with the drive. He seemed to hang in there. Don't know if it's going to be good enough to get him into the finals.
She still has a few good ahead of her. You know, this is Abby we're talking about. But here is your leader, Chris Aiken with his dog Banjo.
Excellent dog, trained by an amateur actually. Jeremiah Harston trained the dog to begin with. Chris has taken over his training. He's put him right here at the very top, and he is, whoa!
Uh-oh.
He was right there. But still, his scores have been so solid through the first 3 series. Without a doubt, the odds-on favorite to take this thing home.
And we wanted to show you one more amateur. This is Fawn Apostle with her dog, Will. Fawn's got a guaranteed spot at the Crown, but she wants to finish number 1.
I can remember probably 7, maybe 10 years ago seeing Fawn when she first started. Not the best handler, as you can imagine. This is back in the old hunt test days when she was running in the Pin Oak, Central Arkansas area. She's become a very, very good handler. Will is exceptionally talented, and they are putting it all together and can run with anyone.
Look at him run that blind. Hey, Fawn, how do you feel? How do you feel?
I'm happy.
And with that big test, she should be.
Excellent dog, excellent test. I'm telling you, before things are all said and done, she's going to give the pros all they want.
And Will is number 1 in the amateur scoreboard here in Huntsville as we show you the pro scoreboard. And despite that mediocre run the second or third time, Banjo's still number 1.
Way ahead of everybody. Everybody's playing catch up. I'm telling you, without a complete explosion, he's your odds-on favorite.
But you never know. That's what you love about SRS. That's why you want to be back next time for the 4th run. Who's going to take home the championship? More excitement from the field and the dock right here in Huntsville. Join us.